Hi, YouTubers out there. I'm Dr. Barbara Cox here with your weekly guided meditation. And for this week's meditation, I invite you to just sit back wherever you're at, get comfortable, get settled, maybe close your eyes if you want, and just follow along. That's all you have to do. Enjoy. Okay, let's take a deep breath, close our eyes. I invite you to relax and get settled and get comfortable however that looks to you. It's just fine. This week we're going to do a little internal work, a guided meditation on a topic near and dear to most people's hearts, even if they don't admit it. We're going to work on the concept of money. And during this time of year, maybe we're analyzing how much we spend. Maybe we're looking to the new year and wondering how much we'd like to earn for the coming year. And I don't know which of those are on your mind, or maybe something else. Just be curious, getting into a curious state, whatever that looks like for you. Just release whatever you want to release on the next exhale. Maybe dropping into an even deeper state of mind. Maybe going into an observer state and scanning your internal mental files, body files, memory files on the concept of money. Just notice, be curious what that word means for you. What issues or memories come up? And now I invite you to just notice. Just notice. You don't need to judge it or analyze or even really think about it. And just be curious what comes up. And maybe you notice just one memory popping up in the forefront of your mind. Give you a moment quietly to look at that as an observer. And if you'd like, give your subconscious the suggestion that any sounds you hear around you in the external world only help to sharpen this memory, get it clear in your mind's eye. And maybe even those sounds help you to release or expel or delete the memory if you'd like to eventually. Completely up to you, your choice, and what you would like to do with that memory. Noticing the edges of the memory, who's in the memory, what you're saying to them or hearing or feeling. Again, I'll give you a moment or two quietly to notice. And flowing with the breath, gently in, and the inhale, and exhale, releasing gently, maybe making the exhale a little longer than the inhale. And dropping a little deeper into the comfort of the body. Notice the feet flat on the ground, the soles of the feet, what do they feel like? Noticing the weight of gravity tugging on the legs, wherever you're sitting or resting. And notice the back of the spine, wherever you're resting, and the weight of gravity tugging on spine gently and the back of the head. And for the last moment or two of this observation of memory, just notice what you'd like to do with the memory and what happens to it. Are the edges crisper or clearer? Or maybe it floats away, loosens up. Maybe it leaves the body. And notice where you store the memory of money. For everyone it's different. And on the next breath out, allow yourself to complete that memory, noticing what you notice, releasing what you'd like to release, and giving the subconscious maybe a suggestion that if it would like to process a little more, release a little more, it can do so while it sleeps or in the background throughout the day, if it would like. And on the next breath in, notice you have all the time in the world to take that breath and all the space in the world. Let's imagine you have a little game you can play with the space between your eyes, the bridge of the nose. Imagine as you breathe in, you can feel the breath coming up your nostrils and to your lungs, making space in your body for a new memory, new ways of being around money. For the next moment or two, I invite you just to notice the space between breaths and the space between your two eyes, the bridge of the nose. Notice the cells there, the bone of the bridge of the nose, the skin. Maybe even go a little deeper, go to the atoms that make up the skin there between the eyes, and notice between the atoms and what's there and the space between them vibrating. And just notice the space. I invite you to just notice the space and be curious what's in that vast open space. And any sounds you hear around you only help you to focus more deeply on that space, dropping into a deep state of healing and comfort in the body. And on the next breath in that you take on your own naturally, and notice what you'd like to bring in around the concept of money. This is an initial practice. You can always add something or change it up later. For now, just notice what first pops into your mind when you think of the concept of money, what you like in your space. It's completely up to you. And just notice, I invite you to be curious about what that is. And in this vast space that you have, that you've created, imagine you can drop this new concept about money into that space. See how that feels. Maybe it's a new sense of comfort around the concept. And maybe you clean out the old judgments around it, or sticky spots. Notice what brings you comfort as you breathe into this vast open space that you're creating. Just notice where you feel comfort in the body, where you feel more ease, where things flow. Where is that space for you? And maybe you dig out into the trenches of the mind, new spaces. Clear out anything you want to clear out. You be the judge of that. For now, I'll give you a moment or so to notice the areas of comfort around the concept. And just comfort. Noticing comfort. Good. And I'll let you have some space to be with that for as long as you want. Completely up to you. And when you're ready, I'll give you a few moments to bring yourself into the present time, into the room, into the present day. Take a few deep breaths in. Bring your awareness fully back to the present moment. Maybe dropping into the awareness of the soles of your feet and your hands, your fingers, your toes. Maybe you wiggle your fingers and toes. Whatever you'd like to do to bring your awareness back into the room. Good. Enjoy that and have a great rest of your week.